is Jim Albright with AVNation and InfoComm 2019 in the Vidovation booth with Jim Jachetta. Thank you for having us, sir.
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Vidovation's line, their mission is moving video forward. You're showing several different products here at InfoComm. Let's go through a couple of them here and talk about what exactly you guys mean by moving video forward.
Yeah, so starting with moving video forward, we see ourselves as a video transmission, distribution, and contribution company, hence moving video forward. We help customers get video from point A to point B. We do it via wireless, we do it via the cellular, the public internet, over IP networks. So any medium we can move video.
All right, let's talk about a couple of those. The first one would be the wireless system you've got. Talk about how folks actually not just ingest it, but also how it sends from point A to point B via wireless.
So at Vidovation, we have several different wireless solutions, different solutions that address different applications or different price points. Our flagship product is a product made by AVNation, one of our partners. It's called the AV512. And what this does, it's the only broadcast quality wireless microwave link that supports video, audio, intercom, paint, and camera control, all in an integrated platform. It's the only microwave radio on the market that is fully bidirectional. So that gives us the intercom capability, even sending teleprompter through the wireless link. Okay. All over microwave, all over the 5 gig band.
Also, that two-way communication also gives you feedback from PTZ control, making sure that you are communicating to it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. You also mentioned cellular transmission as well.
Correct. So our wireless systems will go anywhere from 3,000 feet, 2 miles, or even 10 kilometers. Okay. But sometimes that's not far enough. Yeah. There's a trend now where you want to go thousands of miles. So you do what we call an at-home production or REMI production. So what does that mean? Instead of having a truck, a van, or a trailer, or a production switcher at the venue, you home run it elsewhere. You send all the ISO camera feeds to your master control in another state, in another country, or down the street. And we do this through cellular or the public internet. So we put an appliance on the back of the camera or in a backpack that connects the camera via cellular and the internet to a remote location. The product in question there's a couple of different configurations. One configuration, it's called it's made by AVNation, one of our French partners. It mounts on the camera. It's called the Pro 380. It either goes on the camera or in a backpack. Then we have a 4-channel appliance. It's half a rack wide to go in a flyaway kit or maybe in your truck to give you 4 channels of video or 4K through cellular and the public internet.
And you take 4 separate feeds, and then you can almost switch those to the home run back to the switcher. Okay.
Correct. So the switcher, the production switcher, instead of being at the venue or in a truck at the venue, it's somewhere else. It's back at your master control. So it saves travel costs. You don't have to send a crew out to the field. Having a truck is the least of your expenses. The biggest expense is personnel. Yeah. Flying them to the site, putting them up in hotels, feeding them. Then you have the expense of the truck. When you have a dark studio, maybe 100 miles away, why not use that closer to home?
Absolutely. You and I talked about this when we talked about when we did the preview here. But if the integrators, either watching this or they're here at the show floor, how do they actually get a hold of your product? Your distribution directly to you guys?
Yeah, so primarily we work directly with customers. We do have a few products that are good for distribution, but we're very hands-on. We're a technology integrator. So it's more than just selling black boxes. We ask our customers a lot of questions. We want to learn about their workflow, learn about their applications, what pain points they might have, issues they might be struggling with. We see ourselves as problem solvers. Another product area that maybe we should mention is our IPTV and digital signage. Everyone has a slightly different definition of IPTV. It's kind of a broad term. When we say IPTV, it's more for in-house, in-house distribution. We can take cable feeds, satellite feeds, DirecTV, internal feeds, studio feeds. The CEO of an enterprise wants to give a speech, and he wants the troops to watch the speech. Or HR wants to push some training videos to employees. It could be a stadium, a ballpark, collegiate, professional, whatever, where we need to enhance the fan experience, push the live content out, and then generate some revenue, maybe with some digital signage and some advertising.
And so you bring your product into the kind of the head-end system,
correct,
as the distribution, but you've got all these other parts and pieces that's feeding it content.
Correct. And you mentioned earlier, do we work with integrators and partners? Many times we'll act as a subcontractor, the prime AV integrator for a stadium or a studio or a facility, and we'll come in and build the head end. We don't typically pull cables and hang displays, so that the low voltage primary integrator would do a lot of that heavy lifting. We come in, build the head end, help them program the set-top boxes, configure the network. So we do work in partnership with consultants, integrators, as well as end users.
All right, very good. If somebody's here in InfoComm and they want to come by and see you, what's your booth number?
We're in booth 872 here in the West Hall. If you come in the hall, we're all the way to the left. If you come in the front door, go to almost hit the end walls. It's a big venue.
It is a big venue. If they're not here though, and they want to find out more about Vidovation, how do they do that?
So to find out more about Vidovation, you can reach us at our website. People have a tendency to put an E in video, like Vidovation. It's Vidovation. So it's VIDOVATION.com.
All right, very good. Jim Jachetta from Vidovation. For us, for AVNation, you can go by the website, avnation.tv, and find out more coverage of InfoComm 2019. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.